Hey folks, welcome back to the Model 3 Man channel. Welcome back to the next in our series of Model 3 Tip of the Day. One of the things that you very quickly get to realize if you are a computer user is that computers will sometimes play up, sometimes they'll freeze, sometimes things will happen, and you'll get weird behaviors as the guys in the IT crowd. The first instruction to a person who calls in with a complaint about their computer.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
We don't typically think in terms of rebooting a car. We have had to reboot our smartphones, perhaps our iPads, certainly our computers, but a car? Yes, a car. Rebooting your car can often solve weird, nagging, strange little things that happen. For example, a few weeks back, I completely lost all sound. Nothing worked. In fact, even when I indicated, there was no indicator sound. They're all tied together into the audio subsystem. What happens if you're actually driving at the time that these weird things happen? Can you fix it without having to pull over? Can you reboot? Yes, you can. You can reboot the media center just by using the two scroll wheels. We can get it to reboot. Sometimes there are problems that are a little more fundamental. Sometimes people lose their autopilot status and the autopilot will not come on. Other times, strange things seem to happen that a simple reboot of the screen doesn't do. And then what we want is a full power recycle. What happens there is that we're shutting the car down, turning off the power, waiting for a period, and then turning it on again with the hope that everything will once again work. As with computers, most of the time it does. 9 times out of 10 with your Tesla, a reboot will solve the problem. But if it doesn't, you're going to have to call the service department or use your app to schedule a service appointment. Come outside with me, we'll get in the car, and I'll show you exactly how to carry that out. If you want to restart your media center, which controls music and sound and all kinds of things, if things are going wrong, we just have to press the right button and the left button simultaneously. You can do it while you're driving. So while you're driving, you can hold them both down, wait till the screen goes black, and then it'll boot up again. Now, how do I do this holding the phone? Luckily, I have large hands. Let's try. That appears, but after a short while, the screen goes black and I simply let go. Wait for a minute or two, the letter T will appear and your media center will reboot once again. Hopefully whatever was wrong gets fixed. What does happen though is that your LTE temporarily not connected and it takes maybe 30 more seconds and then it gets connected and once again you have internet and you have everything else. There is a second way of doing that, but it requires that the car be completely stationary and that the car be in park mode, and it involves pushing down the same 2 buttons but keeping your foot on the brake pedal at the same time. To complete it, what we do after that hard reboot is we go into controls, safety and security, and we power down and leave it down for a minute or two. Putting my foot in the brake down there, I'm going to press the buttons on the steering wheel and I'll hold them firmly. After a while, you'll see that the screen goes black and I can let go of the brake pedal, and now we just wait. Booting up again, up comes the letter T. Once it's fully up, I'm going to go and do a power off. So there we are, we're back again, and so we go down to the car control button. We go to safety and security. We look for power off. It says, are you sure you want to turn it off? Power off. Now at this point here, we can leave it as long as we like. Some people recommend leaving it 2 to 3 minutes. The minute I touched the brake, the power came on instantly. And that's it. We're back up and running. Will it fix everything? No, not everything. But probably 90% of the little niggles and glitches can be solved by rebooting, resetting, recycling, call it what you want. Hopefully that helps some of you who are encountering weird things. Try this first before contacting Tesla. Join me again tomorrow for the next episode, episode 3. And again, would you subscribe and click notify? If you're buying a new Tesla, please use the referral code so you can pick up some free supercharging once your car arrives. I'll say goodbye until tomorrow, and I look forward to Model 3 tip of the day number 3.